was up to me, I'd never go back to another bank. I was unbanked for years because of a bank decision, mistake, problem that was not my fault. I spent forever unbanked, and now I'm banked again at a credit union. Somebody broke into my car, they stole my checkbook, and they wrote bad checks, overdrew my account. I wasn't responsible for it. I was robbed, and it wasn't easy. But I did get the money that was stolen from me back. What I didn't get, however, is that the bank at multiple times during this process overdrew my account. And when they ended up repaying my account with the money that was stolen, what they didn't do is overturn all the different overdraft charges they had charged me for having my account be below zero. So this was not fair to me. Absolutely not. I was also very struggling at the time, and so I couldn't afford to pay those overdraft fees. I went for weeks on end where I had to borrow money from friends and family to survive while I was waiting for the bank to pay me back for the money that was stolen out of my account. But then I didn't have the money to be able to fix these overdraft fees. So it stayed in default. They refused to fix it. I fought with them for spending hours and hours on the phone, and they never fixed it. Eventually, they closed my account, and then they reported me to check systems. And what that meant is it made it so I then couldn't bank. Everywhere I went, I tried to get a new bank account at Bank of America or at Chase or the local banks. They wouldn't take me. I couldn't get anybody to take me because I couldn't get cleared from check systems. So part of my experience during the many years that I was unbanked and had to use check cashing places, had to come up with different options to be able to get like my paycheck. So it was very stressful and definitely not something that anybody should have to experience. I heard talk about postal banking and being able to use the U.S. Post Office. I think there's branches everywhere. It sounds very convenient. When I think of the kinds of places that I would go to get my check cashed, I'm at a liquor store or I'm at a check cashing place, they're often in areas of town that are more high crime, more dangerous, and then I'm walking around with that cash in my pocket. The idea of being able to cash my check at a post office, you could imagine the convenience of a number of different things at the post office that I'd be able to take care of that you can't do at a bank. The post office would be a really good place to be able to bank in instead and get my checks cashed for at least simple banking needs. Part of what I like about the idea of a place like the post office is that, I trust the post office. The post office is an incredible institution that's been around forever that does a really great job. It's like the best of the government. The way the major bank rips you off is through hidden fees and misrepresenting, the charges or trying to make it easy for you to get an overdraft charge, or in the case of how I got unbanked, by not paying fees that I wasn't responsible for. That kind of thing, I just don't expect that to happen from the government. You get much more likely the post office is just, they know what they're doing and they get it done. So I would definitely feel safe banking with the post office.